Hello everybody, welcome to an MFR video. Sorry I didn't put out a whole bunch this week, ladies and gentlemen, but I had a bunch of university friends up. This is the first time we've been together since COVID, so yes, I'm still recovering, but it was a fun week, so shout out to those guys. Anyway, this is going to be kind of a hybrid MFR this week and the state of my account, because I haven't really commented on. There's a lot of, I'm just gonna say I'm really surprised that the community went from ecstatic to riotous in the span of a week. Like, I don't get it. I get it. I guess I should say I get it, but I don't think the response is warranted. Just play the game if you like the game. Whether or not we get an anniversary, whether or not they tell us we're going to get an anniversary, is not going to affect me on a day-to-day basis on how I play this game. If I like this game, which I do, I'm going to play it because it's fun. Going on the forums or on the Discord servers and screaming isn't going to get your point across. And I think that's all I'm going to say for MFR this week. Like, the Wolverine stuff that we got was stupendous. Some of the changes they make were stupendous. Squad battles gets a B minus, in my opinion. But I got nothing. I'm not going to say anything bad. Like, a B minus is the worst I could say, and that's on squad battles. So I'm going to keep playing, and I'm going to keep pushing my account and pushing my characters. I'm going to do everything I can every day to try to make those characters better. Now, that being said, let's stop Convergium farming, and let's look at the state of my account now, shall we? So, we're squad rank 251. I think it was 250 or 247 last week. For now, Black Widow is still my main. The tentative plan is still to switch over completely to Wolverine after Wolverine's specializations and what else? His specializations are complete and his potential is complete. I kind of figured it was going to take me about 4 weeks, a month to get to the point where he was ready with potential and specialization. And at that point, we'll reassess how much gold I have. I'm thinking it's going to cost me about 60 million, because I got to get every card's exclusive perfect to get him min-max properly. But for now, Black Widow, I almost said Scarlet Witch, is still my main. I'm running a mix of New Stark and I think this is Midgardia, or no, Xandareth hands, and I got like steampunk boots to finish out the set. But if we want to just quickly run down my rosters, we're going to start from the bottom up. The only ones I'm going to really talk about is Wolverine and Black Widow. So Doctor Strange, no work put into him, 900,000. Storm, no work put into her, 900,050. 1 million Wolverine or Iron Man, haven't done anything on him. Magik slid way down to 1.1 million after I pulled off all her Hydra gear. Captain America hasn't been touched, 1.45. Scarlet Witch, I think I just got the last card on her to 5 stars. So now she has, she's currently running Dark Domain gear. She's got 6 5-star cards spec'd for PvP. Spider-Man again has 5 5-star cards spec'd for PvP. He's 1.4 million. He needs some work though, because he's turning out to be the workhorse in squad battles. And we do want the crystals in squad battles, guys. We don't want to just let those go to waste. So we'll go into Wolverine. Right now he's rocking like a Hydra look, which I like the red claws, I like the red eyes, but I do want to go for the X-Force shiny yellow outfit as my primary outfit, but that's gonna have to come with time. So I'll keep crunching up that X-Force gear, hoping for those colors. But they have eluded me. So if we look at my Wolverine, he's currently rocking Magik's old Hydra gear. So what my plan was, as soon as he's got all of my Black Widow gear, this Hydra gear is not going to go to my Black Widow. It's actually going to go to Spider-Man. I know Hydra's not the greatest for Spider-Man, but this is all 6-star with 2 nano pieces. And then Spider-Man will get these badges because obviously my Black Widow badges are a lot better. If you can't see the badges I'm looking at, we talked about this last week. This apparently is the best badge set or combination in the game if you can get the stats that you were looking for to roll correctly. So these are all just +2, +1s, maybe a +3. No, that's a +2. But these badges are the ones I want minus. I want to re-roll the stats on this one. I don't like this. I like the crit damage decrease. The defense is meh. Right? So these badges will go to Spider-Man, I guess. All of this stuff here will go to Spider-Man. After Eye of Osiris and my Black Widow badges get rolled over to him. So he's sitting at like 1 point, what was that, 5 something. If we look at his Omega cards, I'm working on them. It's a work in progress. These are the cards that are going to probably go over to my Black Widow, but I guess he does have 1 6-star card there. That came from Black Widow, but you know, another special card to work on. I'll get all these up to 5-star. Like right now, as you see, he's got all my card fodder. So I'll get these all up to 5-star, and then I can start pushing him, Spider-Man, Scarlet Witch, all those card sets up to 6-star. And I got a decent mix of special cards across all 4 characters. Like, keep in mind, this will be my Black Widow set for PvP. Do I have a PvE set? I do. Supervillain damage, blah, 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 blah. You know how it is. You got to run 2 sets of cards on all your characters now. So that's my Wolverine. Other than the stray Omega War, I don't really use him for much. He's just sitting here waiting for me to switch over all my stuff. So now let's dive into the main, shall we? So she was last week she was 2.38 million. So I have added about 50,000 power to her build in the last week. Let's go in real quick. Again, I got to get a Wolverine cutscene for the transition. But the majority, or where she got her power bump in the last week, was these nanos right here on my boots. See them? See these boot nanos? So I decided not to nano the head any further, because this head has 4 crit damage rolls and 1 defense pierce roll. And yes, as these stats go up, that's nice and beneficial to my overall damage. But crit damage, all of the bumps to crit damage, I'm at cap right now. My Black Widow is at cap, so all of this extra defense pierce and crit damage is basically wasted for now. Now, that's a different story once I go over to Wolverine, but in anticipation of that too, I'm rolling my boots up because I get the melee damage decrease with each successive nano star. And then 3 cooldown, because cooldown is really important for Wolverine. And then ultimate gauge and HP. I'm not going to try to re-roll this. Like, obviously, I would like to get rid of the HP and have like a stam increase in there. But I will keep this because HP is actually a useful stat for Wolverine. So, I like these boots. Show you my gun again if this is your first time looking through all my gear. So this gun, I'm not touching this gun. So 3 crit damage decrease and 2 guard damage decrease. This is the gun. And then you saw the head, all that juicy crit damage and the defense pierce. Now this is the one that I keep trying to re-roll stats. So, you know, this, for all intents and purposes, this chest piece is still pretty good. Obviously, I took it all the way up to 6 nano, so I got all that juicy crit damage decrease to 14%. The attack, you know, 7.4% attack helps, but where I'm really lacking is I really need more accuracy. And I keep rolling this puppy, hoping that I'll maybe get rid of this crit damage, because keep in mind my Black Widow is at 350% crit damage cap. I think she's 354, so she's got the overcap spec trait that allows her to go to 350, and I'm still over cap. So get rid of all this so that my Wolverine's going to be sitting at around 300 crit damage when I roll over to him. Because, yeah, so if this was to roll, I'll even take, ideally, let me keep the attack. Make this 3 accuracy and a crit rate, or take one of these rolls, make an accuracy, and the other one crit rate, because I'm not crit capped either. So my gear isn't bad. I'm going to keep trying to reroll the stats on the chest, because accuracy is very, very important, guys. If you don't have it, you're missing out on a lot of damage, especially against Spider-Man. If we go over my stats really quickly, so which we just kind of talked about. So as you see right there, you know, basically 140% accuracy. That's not enough. That's just not going to cut it in today's meta. And then you see my crit rate is not capped, because obviously I would like another crit rate roll on my chest. So give me crit rate, give me an accuracy, and then there's, you see, I am, you know, 354. So I am over cap on my crit damage, which isn't bad, because Black Widow really needs crit damage, but this extra 50% Wolverine's not going to need. So crit damage decrease is at 81. Defense pierce is so close to being capped. Cooldown. So keep this in mind, guys. My cooldown, even though it says it's, you know, over cap at this 51.6%. If we look over here from the 2 Thanos badges, everyone forgets this. Cooldown decrease -8%. So really, if we hack 8 off of this, I'm 43.6%. So I am not cooldown capped, which is why if I continue down on my boots, I get all that extra cooldown. It's not going to go to waste, at least until I put it on Wolverine and he doesn't have Thanos badges, but we'll min-max more then. Total damage, this is not a PvE set. I do have more total damage in my PvE set. And then PvP damage decrease is at cap, and PvP damage increase is basically at cap. So, supervillain, yeah, we don't care about all that stuff. So that's my Widow, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at companions really quick. Look at my companions. So I haven't done any work on my main companions. This is my main companion set: Hulk, Moon Knight, America Chavez, and Mighty Thor. And then I run old Punisher here, boy, in my PvE build. So this is obviously my solo, my DD build, my dimensional duel build. I run Hulk. Him and Chavez are both really good. And then I'm trying to get that last nano on my Mighty Thor. I think my Chavez is really close to another nano. She is 55 out of 70. But I want to save all my Transcendence crystals, because I'm not in the Uber guild. I'm not in a top 3 guild. I'm in a top 6 guilds. We usually get either, what, 5th or 6th. So I need Transcendence crystals. I also need a lot of her. I need all 70 of her shards. So I'm actually thinking I might go for the companion selector when I get my next adamantium box, which is going to be soon with the 12,000 points. Because I would really like to get Mighty Thor. And I know you can't. Let me just move my noggin. You know, I would really like to get her up to full Transcendent. All these levels. And then be able to start. Basically, if you guys don't know, if you don't have a Transcendent companion. So, you know, I'll do this last level. And then each step you can take up to 15. And I've been told that you can actually overcap it to keep rolling. To get the better grade of level or step or whatever you want to call it. See how this one's purple, green, this one's gray. So I want to re-roll this gray one to get it up to red. Red is ideal, right? And here, we'll just see. So if I was to take step 5, red, if it's like 6-star, that's red, right? So that's 2.5 extra. Well, that's the chance to get it. But then you got all these, right? So you'll get either like 3.4% attack, you know, there's a small chance to get that, or you can get the abilities, right? So That's what you want. You want to keep re-roll until you get these higher stats, right? An extra 3.4% attack across my entire roster. And then you got percent defense, percent health. Blah, 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 blah. But I would like to get her to full nano so that I can just start, as her shards come in, I can just start plugging them and then just getting more stats. More stats, more stats, more stats, more stats, more stats. Because gear comes really slowly. My cards are all done on my main. This will be the primary way I just add stats to my character. Just throw them on companions, right? So, I have been leveling up Groot. So as you see my little Grooty boy here, he's level 47, 5-star. I have not spent any money on him. I've spent some crystals, but not money, because we get enough of his shards through the wheel that I haven't really had to worry about it. So he's at 47. I'm gonna, I'll get him to 50, but he's a long ways away from that last star. And I'm at the point in this update where the Groot's currency to spin the wheel isn't coming in as fast. So you see, I got a long ways to go. I got like 170 shards I got to get still. So woe was me. Not that I really need him at 6-star, because I'm not going to run him in any of my builds for OW or DD. But his skill is useful in squad battles. So if I get him to 5-star or 6-star or not, I'm cool. Basically, this skill, which I'm trying to level up, is excellent for squad battles, and that's why I basically use him. He's a squad battle character. Yeah, so there's all my companions. A little bit of work on Groot, but Groot's not really affecting my roster, so I'm just letting you guys know that's a little bit of the development I have been doing. If we go really quickly, you guys, if you haven't seen before, these are my cards. So actually, let's just go right to cards. So this is my PvP build. This is for both Dimensional Duel and OW. And this is my PvE build. So, obviously villain damage, super villain damage. This is a whole nother Captain America card that I leveled up for PvE, right? So total damage and then guard damage decrease, which, total damage good though. This is just flat total damage, defense, pierce, crit damage. What was my total damage? So I got a lot of total damage on my PvE set. And then this is the one card that flexes, the veteran card that we all got in given to us for the anniversary. This is the card we all got given to us for anniversary. So I am kind of dual running it because it does have the crit damage, which allowed me to pull a crit damage card out of my card set, and I think that's over on Wolverine now. That Crossbones card. So it does have the PvP damage increase, which is wasted for PvE, but dodge, crit damage, attack, and a big old juicy level super Kraken whale level 7 attack and defense pierce too. So these are all the cards that are going over to Wolverine. So let's make sure I put back my PvP set, because I do have Dimensional Duel and OW to get done here after I make this video. So that is pretty much the state of my account for August 28th, 2022. As for MFR news, everyone just needs to take a step back and just chill. If you like this game, play. If you don't and shut up. If you quit this game, don't be in the Discord servers just smacking your lips, because you're not helping anybody. You're not doing anybody any favors. Now, the last thing I wanted to show you guys was, since it's the end of August, where's my other window? I want to show you guys what I actually spent on the game. Not as a flex or anything, just to keep it in mind, because I've added a lot of power onto my Black Widow here in the last 2 weeks. So this is just my, and I'm not gonna blow it up. So I spent 166 bucks on my emulator. So this pulls off the Android store. So this is from, this would have been August 1st through blah blah blah. But here's the total: 166 on Android, and then 536 through my iPhone on Apple. So I spent a little bit over budget in August. Puts me at about 700 bucks, which brings my total for the year just over $4,300. Again, I don't say that to flex of any kind. If you're watching this video, you see my roster. I've been playing for 7-8 months. I am not free to play. That is money that I've put in to get this roster to where it is. I make that money in YouTube revenue, so it's not... I gotta be careful of that because it's still money, so I'm still spending money, but watching this video is helping me to pay to level up my characters. So thank you everyone who's made to the end of the video. What should I put for the word of the day? What's up on my shelf? Mask. If you've made it to the end of this video, or you've made it this far, we're 20 minutes in. I expected that to be longer. Put mask in the comments. That will let me know that you've made it to the end. I will appreciate you. I will thank you for watching the entire video. Sorry, but the YouTube algorithm is starting to push my videos out less, so I am going to be putting 2 ads. So if you don't pay for YouTube Premium, I'm sorry for the ad at the beginning and the 2 ads in the middle. I hope you didn't skip them, but that's okay. I understand if you did. So mask is the word of the day. That is my safe word. Put it in the comments, and I will thank you profusely. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them down in the comments as well. Other than that, keep playing, guys. Stay positive. The game's still fun. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers. Peace. Bye-bye.